Barbie's here. She's eating some breakfast. She even got me some
weak.
food, too. What kind of food is that? Eggs? Is that a avocado in there?
Mm-hmm.
Chicken?
Eggs. Yep. So it's a mac and cheese bowl, like a Cali mac and cheese bowl. You know, I don't even do mac and cheese, but this is the only thing they had without freaking bacon.
And it's breakfast?
Yeah.
Mac
It's
and
the
cheese
white
for
mac
breakfast?
and cheese, eggs, chicken, tomato, avocado, and spinach.
Interesting. All
It's
right,
good. It's actually good. It's just needed
let's get into it.
extra seasoning.
Hi, we are on Facebook Live on the Hot Facebook page. You can find us on Twitch and YouTube, Dex and Barbie T. Go on over there and you can actually watch the show live. But here is what we're in the middle of. We talked to James. He's been dating this girl for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Already has a key to her place.
Yeah, major red flag. But anywho, he got ghosted. The locks were changed.
Right.
And she didn't pick up the phone, didn't tell him anything. So now that's why we're here, trying to figure out why she ghosted him.
Tanya, thank you for agreeing to come on here. James is on the line as well. So from my understanding, Barbie had talked to you earlier, and she found out that there was some kind of bedroom thing that you have that is just like it's a rule that she has, and he disrespected that rule. Explain. So why did you ghost this man?
I just have a thing. It's something that I was very upfront about. I think you need to change before you get in bed, especially after you take the dogs out. So I just felt super disrespected.
So he took the dogs out, played with them and everything, smelling like dog, and then got in your bed without showering or changing your clothes.
Yes, didn't even put on pajamas.
So you know that she has a weird hang up on the bed.
Yeah, but I did change before getting in bed. Before going to
I
bed,
told you
that
to
one
change
time,
and you wouldn't before getting in bed, and that is disgusting. So, I mean, how can you even sleep like that? I don't understand.
you always ask me that before going to bed. And the one time I hadn't was a day I was really busy and I just didn't have time. But I decided, okay, you're right. I need to. And then the last time you asked me, it was before and after taking the dogs out.
So what do you mean by change before you get in bed? So, what's your rule here?
If you go outside, you're not allowed to have outside clothes in my bed.
So explain to me kind of what happened here, James. So you came back from work.
I mean, I came back from work and, I changed. Then I took the dogs out and, I didn't get dirty or anything. And then I came back inside.
But you went outside. That's the rule. I can't be having you get in my bed with outside clothes on. You
And
took
you
the
got
dogs out.
Yeah. No, I'm with her on this one.
What?
Yeah. No.
So, wait. So this is a deal breaker.
You can get naked and lay down, but no. Don't put those outside clothes in the bed.
So you've heard this rule before. You've been dating this girl for a couple of months. That's why you changed when you got back from work.
Right. I'd been wearing these clothes for an hour before bed. They weren't dirty.
But you went outside, and I don't want that in my bed. I don't want that in my house.
This is it for you. You can't date someone that would do that?
No, that is the one thing.
You got to respect it.
I was trying to respect the boundaries. I changed. I changed right when I got home because I know what your thing is. I didn't know it was that extreme, I guess.
It is
For
very,
a 10-minute walk.
clear.
We just went around the block.
A lot of people feel that way, though.
Do they?
Do you?
Yes, they do.
I don't. I don't understand this. So basically because he had these clothes on for an hour and then he gets into your bed and that's disrespectful?
Yes, because he knows how I feel about it. I can't stand when people get in my bed filthy like that.
Yeah, you could take the clothes off and you'll be good, but those clothes got to come off.
But he did take the clothes off when he came from work. So the clothes that he'd been wearing all day, he changed them because he knows the ritual.
He had the dog and was playing and everything.
He wasn't playing. He walked the dog for 10 minutes. He walked the dog for 10 minutes.
He might have been sweaty. I don't know. But she did not she that's her boundary. He should have stuck to it. Period. That's her bed. That's her home. She makes the rules. He should have followed.
Yeah, it's interesting because I'm looking at the live and it's interesting because there's a split. There are a lot of people that are totally agreeing. That's nasty. An hour.
Somebody said she probably lets the dog sleep in the bed.
Right. Run Dude says Travis. Thank you. Keith, you said that's done. But, do you have this ritual? I've never even heard of that ritual. Outside clothes. As soon as you go outside, for some reason the outside gets on it. And next thing you know, you can't have it. Can't have it up in my house.
Never heard anybody say don't put your outside clothes, change your clothes when you get in the bed?
Yeah, but for an hour? You're gone for an hour?
Yeah.
866.
That's long enough.
639-4689. Do you have this rule? Would you freak out if someone went outside and then tried to get in your bed? Give us a call now. Seriously, what are your thoughts? Go ahead.
Do you not know what smelling outside is like?
866-639-4689. You'll have to explain it to me when we come back.
Ooh, child.
Ooh, child. Barbie T has a point. Even though it's a small requirement, it's her bed, it's her house. I get that. But still, I mean, he didn't have the clothes on for that long. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Oh, well, hang on. Let me put everybody on hold. You're going to be first, though. Good morning. We've got one call ahead of you. Stand by. Good morning. We've got two calls ahead of you. Stand by. Outside stank. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Erica calling from Simpsonville.
Good morning, Erica. What are your thoughts whenever it comes to this?
So I completely agree. I always tell my kids don't get in my bed with their school clothes on, they've been outside playing or whatever. But I think it was kind of extreme for him to change, go walk the dog, and then that part was a bit much.
Okay, because that's what I'm saying. So the kids get back from school, they change their clothes, they've got a different set of clothes on, and now they go out to walk the dog.
But he was out for an hour. They probably went for a jog. I don't know. He probably sweated a little bit.
No, he said 10 minutes.
Exactly. He said 10 minutes. He had the clothes on for an hour, walked the dog for 10 minutes, and then came back in.
Yeah, I think that part was a bit extreme, but I definitely agree. Don't get your butt in my bed with your nasty clothes on.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
You're good. No, that was great. Thank you. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Heather, and I'm from Greer.
Good morning, Heather. What are your thoughts on this?
So I'm kind of iffy about the whole situation because I understand where she doesn't want anybody that's been outside, especially with everything kind of going around right now, that you don't want somebody getting the bed dirty. But then also he kind of was respectful of that every other time.
Right. Absolutely.
So it's kind of like this is one-time thing, can you kind of give him a break? But I do understand of not, bringing the outside inside because I have two kids, so I know for a fact I don't.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dr. Marie's on. Good morning, Dr. Marie. What are your thoughts on this?
I think this is stupid. If she was that serious about it, why did she let him sleep in her bed all night with them dirty clothes on if that's how she felt about it?
Well, he said that she was acting really weird. He said, man, she's just acting weird as soon as he came back in after walking the dog. And then the next day, changes the locks? Are we really going to change the locks over there?
Locks over him.
Right.
Look, yeah, this is too extreme. And then she knew what he was going to do. I felt like she set him up. She set him up to go walk her dog because she know he wasn't going to change his clothes before he got in the bed. She wanted him gone, and now she got him gone. Why she didn't walk her own damn dog?
Yeah, why not? Because you know why? Because she didn't want to change her
She didn't
clothes.
want to put them outside clothes on.
Thank you very much, Dr. Marie.
She's probably doing
No
laundry.
YouTube today. Y'all know I'm in Facebook jail.
Jared, is YouTube on?
No.
Jared said YouTube's on. Go check it. Dex and Barbie T, all one word.
Okay.
Okay, go check it. That's right. Dr. Marie's in Facebook jail, so she has to do the other one. Let's see. Sounds like she found an excuse to leave him. That's on Twitch. The only person I know that does this is a friend who has badass seasonal allergies. The pollen gets to you. I get that. Okay, that's a good point. I mean, that is a good point.
Different if he smells like outside, then yes, and you and the dog need to bathe. Facts. That's what I'm saying. She probably, being nice about it. He probably smelled like outside.
So here's my question. Hey, can you go check the mail? Oh, you went outside. You know what I'm saying? Get those clothes off.
But you're not going to go check the mail right before bed?
Hell, I don't know. Sometimes things happen.
Child.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's just a little extreme. I mean, to me, I don't know. I wouldn't have a problem with someone walking outside for, hell, even an hour, like you were saying. As long as it's not hot, it was at nighttime.
Ingrid said, wait, where did her comment go? Honestly, all she had to do is communicate that to him, but she didn't. She acted petty.
That's right. And not just petty, she changed the locks on him. Dasmine, I agree with Dex. Smart woman. And side note, how long would you wait before giving someone a key to your house.
Oh, never. When they paying rent.
Right. That's
Well,
I don't even want to hear
bills?
from you. You had a key to the guy's house
I had
after a
his
month.
key, but that's because he live in Atlanta. I'm not going to his house every day. Whenever he would be at work and I'm coming down, boom, I'm in. So there was a reason for that. But like,
this is why
I
you have
wasn't living with
electronic
him.
locks.
I was not living with him.
Look up the August locks. Those are the best.
I do like those. A lot of Airbnbs have that now.
Yeah. And amazing how like literally you just give a person permission and then they can come in. She had another man. I'm starting to think that too. Someone else said that on
And
the
if
Hot
she
1045.
did, oh well.
Then don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Can I tell you? Someone tried to lie to me yesterday because they've been ducking me. You know what I'm saying?
Where's my money?
It's right. Where's my money, man? It wasn't even about money, but I don't care. He was supposed to meet. He said, I got to work and da-da-da-da. And what did I do? I heard a voice in the back of my head. It sounded like Barbie T. It said, pull up on his ass. And so what did I do?
He pulled up.
Exactly. The guy had been lying straight up to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't like. Funny story. My best friend, I started dating a while ago, gave me a key, and I walked in on him hooking up with his ex. Ooh, I took all of his clothes and shoes. That's crazy. On Twitch, 1 year. I agree with that. Maybe if it's going really well, 8 months. Then I could see giving a key to someone.
Is that giving a key like move in or giving a key just to have?
So that they can, I don't think move in. I'm saying like, hey, I'm away. Here's a key to my house. Come by.
No, breakfast fish. I wish I had some breakfast fish.
No, it's mac and cheese.
Yeah, but it's
a
not
breakfast mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Where's this from?
I have no idea. Whatever place is like blended in with eggs up or whatever. I don't know. Eggs, burgers, and something. Biscuits and burgers or whatever that place is.
Biscuits and burgers?
I
Never
have
heard of
no
it.
idea.
Dr. Marie.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm stingy with my keys. Me and my husband was married 2 years, so he got a key to my house.
Wait, what?
2 years? You were
Right.
married? Wait.
Yeah, like I moved in March. He still don't got a key to this one.
Marie, that's your
What
husband.
he need a key for?
Because
What
he's
he
your
need a key
husband.
for?
Because he's your husband.
So?
Dr. Marie, come on now. You know that's a little
What?
off.
He
No,
paying the
it's
bills,
not.
right?
Look.
And
And
so when he gets home from being on the road, he's a trucker, right?
He got to call you to let him in.
I got to go get him anyway. He's in his 18-wheeler. He does not bring his 18-wheeler to my home. So he drops his 18-wheeler off at the truck stop, and I go pick him up. So why he need a key?
What if he needs? So what do you? I just don't understand why he doesn't have a key.
I don't
though.
know. Yeah.
Cause I'm Dr. Marie, and what I say go.
Okay,
Period,
apparently.
Wow. Period.
I can't with you today.
Period. Point to the blank.
Thank you, Dr. Marie. Oh, I would never get married and then not have a key.
Have a key to the house.
Woo.
Child.
But after 2 months, no, you still don't know them yet. I totally agree with that person on Twitch, 100%. I'm flabbergasted. Yeah. I saw that comment from you, Kokethia, pull up on you. Come on now. Let's see, we got about 2 minutes. Do we want to move or do we want to stay on this? What's the next topic? Oh, okay. Hey, real quick, here's a question for you. Draymond Green from the Golden State Warriors, he is taking a break from basketball. Why?
Really?
Yes. He punched a teammate during practice.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about this? Okay. So here's the question. Have you ever, it's funny you say that, Coquille.
Almost punched a coworker? Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever punched a coworker?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever seen a fight go down in the office place?
No, I've never seen that.
See, I
almost did.
Okay, who do you almost punch?
This girl that used to work here. She was in promotions and I was training her. She was very disrespectful, very rude, very nasty ass mouth. And I can only take but so much. I'm a very cool, calm, and collected person, but she directly disrespected me, and I told her like, look, we ain't got to do this out here because it was at a remote. But when we get back to this office, we can make something shake. And but shout out to Vicky James. She reminded me who I was and that I was Barbie T and ain't nobody checking for that hoe. And now she's a crackhead.
She's a crackhead? Like literally a crackhead?
Well, last time I saw her, she looked real crackish to me.
Okay.
But like she went out bad for real. Like bad.
Karma comes and gets you.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta check in reality and remember that, you know what? Ain't nobody checking for her anyway.
Can I
Let her go on.
Well, maybe someone should check her, like welfare check.
She'd be all right.
So, have you ever witnessed a fight in the workplace? He is stepping away from the Golden State Warriors. Someone, was it Shayla, says, I can't stand Draymond Green. I don't know much about the guy.
Dex don't know sports.
I'm not a sports guy. Now, let's be honest.
I don't have a problem with Draymond Green, but yeah, that whole punching in the
Jordan Poole.
But it's basketball. It's a physical, like, that's something like, it's a physical sport, and it's one of those sports. It's like in your face, and things can get heated. I mean, we already know how it is on the basketball courts. When it's
but
in
it's
the gym,
practice. When
it's in the gym, and guys are just playing ball at the Y or at the church, it can pop off there. So just imagine when you got millions of dollars on your plate, and you're getting frustrated, and people's mouths go off, and everybody there is a star or wants to be the star. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of egos on the court.
Right.
It can get intense.
Right. I'm trying to see if I can get the video is here. Hold on a second. Let me see if
because they wasn't. I used to work with a mother and daughter duo. Hell yeah, I saw fights. What? The mother and daughter? See, I don't understand that. When people tell me that they fought their mama, oh, you a different type of girl to me. Like,
Jared.
Fighting your mother? Ghetto.
Are you logged into your email on the streaming computer? Jared? Are you logged into your computer on the streaming computer?
Never.
Or can I just put it on Facebook on your messages? Either one. Okay.
Kenny, I'm eating a mac and cheese breakfast bowl. It's weird. It's so weird, but it's good. I was weak this morning.
She was
I
weak
was
weak.
Morning? I was malnutrition this morning, honey.
Play that on the streamer. This is Jared's working on the video. It's halfway in. You'll see like the wave on where everybody's watching it at. I think it's right at 20 seconds. Yeah. Oof, gosh. And I'm curious to see what your thoughts are whenever it comes to this. Yeah, there's words that are exchanged. He walks up to Poole, and he bumps him, chest bumps him, and then Poole pushes him back.
That's why you play rugby. You can just hit anyone and not get in trouble. Many years ago, I saw my manager get into a fight with her husband. What?
Right there.
Came up to her job and was throwing stuff everywhere. They were yelling, and fists were flying. It was crazy. Oh, my gosh. Did he go to jail?
Yeah, send us or call us on
this.
This
is a different type of mother-daughter relationship. The other sister worked there, too. It was wild some days. Oh, my gosh. Okay. There is no way. Like, He's got terrible sportsmanship. Like, he's always got to start some ish.
It seems like he started it. I will say that. And they're also trying to figure out who leaked the video, because this is going to be coming from TMZ.
Everybody's
Sports.
phone's going to have to be put in a paper bag, coming to practice.
Yeah, I think you can do that. Yep. I would put it on a separate window and then capture that, Jared. No, the video itself. Go to the video itself and then put it on a separate window so that you can actually look it up, so it's not like...
Marie said, yeah, I punched a coworker.
Did you? What did they do? There you go. Drag it up. That's it. Okay. And then find that one.
Y'all ever seen cubicles get towed up? Laugh my ass off. My boy, them girls destroyed a whole new row of them. A whole row of them.
All right, play it.
What the world?
All you got to do is go down to the... yeah, there you go. And then just play the video. See what your thoughts are on this. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the audio. He's walking up to him, chest bumps him. The guy pushes him, that's pool, and then he slings at him, and then lunges at him, and then they had to break him up. Woof. You can play that again.
I mean, the dude pushed him first.
No, he chest bumped him. Then he pushed him. That wasn't a swing. Why are you trying to take up to this guy? All right, so here's what we want to know. Have you ever witnessed a fight in the workplace? Draymond Green is stepping away from the Golden State Warriors. This happened a few days after a video just surfaced of him punching his teammate Jordan Poole. This is happening at a practice. Now, the NBA is doing an investigation. The video, we're showing it on our Facebook Live. You can see it. It's on YouTube. I mean, you can't miss it. So what ended up happening is Draymond, he is kind of stepping up to Jordan Poole.
Yeah, he steps up to him. They get chest to chest.
Right.
And then Jordan
pushes him away. Stop touching me.
And then that's when Draymond popped him in the face.
Popped him in the face and then lunged at him and took him down to the ground. And then at that point, that's when the fight gets broken up pretty quickly. It's a practice.
I know, man, but basketball is one of those sports, like, people are trash talking. I mean, it goes there sometimes on the court. Have you ever, I don't know if you go play basketball in your neighborhood gym or anything like that, but, like, it gets heated. Have you not seen it?
Yeah, I play basketball, but I'm not good enough for it to matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man.
It's an intense sport. And I mean, now that you got millions on the line and everybody there is like a star, egos are huge. And I mean, it gets there sometimes.
And that's why I say you got millions on the line. You need to behave and calm yourself because that is called assault, what happened there.
But the only reason why everybody's making a big deal about this is because there's video footage and somebody leaked it. I'm pretty sure this is the norm. Nothing like this.
Does this normally happen? Did you see Michael Jordan hauling off and hitting Scottie Pippen?
No, because we didn't see it.
Because he wouldn't do that. Michael Jordan was
I mean, Kobe's had fights. Everybody's fought in basketball at some point in time in their life. It's nothing new.
What are your
shocking.
thoughts? Have you, okay, so Barbie's saying it's nothing new. Does this happen in your workplace? Have you ever witnessed a full-out brawl? Like in your workplace, whether it be an office environment, maybe it's a service environment, who knows what happened. And it can't be like customers. It has to be coworkers, okay?
Oh, goodness. So Jamira says, I worked at a daycare and my coworker's husband came in and they started fighting and he bit her. Oh, my gosh. They were getting a divorce and now they're back together and just had another baby.
Shut up.
Wow.
That's toxic.
Ghetto.
And this is at a daycare? If I would have found out that happened at, my kids at the daycare.
Oh, goodness. In front of the babies?
866.
They were outside. Okay, good.
Well, still.
They can still see it.
866-639-4689. That is our number. We want to hear from you. Give us a call. What did you witness in the workplace? Maybe it was you. You want to just be like, yeah, I hauled off and popped him in the mouth. I'll never forget. This happened with this other dude. We worked at a different radio station. Mm-hmm. And he literally, I was seconds from going on the air, and he had lost it. Long story short, he interrupted an interview with Parmalee. And he was about to punch me in the face. Yes, because they laughed at him. And he was so mad. And so
Shut up.
Yeah. This is like in studio. This is during my show. And I'll never forget.
We would have got to move some furniture, baby.
Right. Exactly. Everybody had left, so it was just me and him. Oh, I'll never forget that. It was nuts. And, I'm sure you have a story too. We'll go ahead and take some of your calls now. 866-639-4689. Have you ever had a bad habit and you hauled off and hit someone in the workplace? See how I linked those two together?
Jeez. Yes, Shayla. Ghetto. Earth is mad ghetto.
Hey, good morning. Hang on just a second. You're going to be our first person up. Hey, good morning. We've got one call ahead of you. Stand by.
Oh, yeah,
Good
Renee,
morning. We've got two calls ahead of you. Stand by.
I saw that. So I feel like she put the link to the football player, the University of Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about that, and I feel like there's more to the story. I feel like there's
100%.
There's some pieces missing to that.
Hang on just a second.
And are they going to let him play still?
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Raj. I'm calling from Duncan.
Okay. Have you ever seen a fight come out or break out at your workplace?
Yeah, man. When I was in the Army, we used to throw on boxing gloves, and we called it black and blues. And if you had an issue with somebody, you would go behind a building or whatever and duke it out, and then you shake hands afterwards and
Oh,
leave
that's
it at
very
that.
respectful.
You know what?
Yeah.
I rock with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you got a problem with me, let's get the boxing gloves. Let's go behind a building, and no one else would know about it, or would you guys have other people? Like, would you charge for seating or what?
Nah, we would have a small group just to keep everything in order.
Yeah.
This way, no one does anything extra, because you don't want to go back to work with a black guy and then they're like, "Yo, what happened to you?"
Fell down some stairs. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
And it was also to stop, people from doing like any like sucker punches
Right.
and things like that. It was squared away, It was
And
kind of professional.
after the fight, would everything be chill between everybody? I feel like there would still be some resentment, or everybody would just walk away.
Yeah, I mean, whoever lost, they would feel some type of way, but you either shake hands or you go in round two.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good morning. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Lewis.
Lewis, good morning. Go ahead.
How's
It's
it
hard to
going?
hear you. I hear a little bit of static in the
Sorry.
background there. Go ahead.
I'm calling about that, what you was talking about
Fight in the
earlier.
workplace. Yeah, go ahead.
Fight in the workplace. Oh, man, I got a good one for you. I was working in Atlanta at a warehouse. My coworker and his wife worked there, and they got into a fight. They brought it all the way outside. They got to the parking lot, and the man tried to run her over.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's the truth. Oh, my God.
So,
But we made it. My crazy ass tried to save her, but good thing we got saved.
yeah. So he tried to hit her with the car in the parking lot at the factory that you guys are working at.
Yes, at the warehouse.
Did they call
I
the
never forget
cops?
their names, huh? Well, the guy ended up leaving. The wife didn't want to do nothing about it. He said that's not the first time he's done something like that. So, but they got divorced though.
Okay.
Well, good. My
yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
They
Thank
got
you.
divorced. Hopefully, right? Hopefully they're not back together.
Yeah. Well, it
Right.
happens. Thank you very
Sometimes
much.
they're crazy.
Dang. That's nuts. Good morning, Dr. Marie. Go ahead, real quick.
I fought a girl at my job because my boyfriend at the time told me she kept hitting on him, even after he told her that we were together. So when I asked her about it at work, she said he wasn't my husband, and anybody that's not married is fair game.
Oh.
So she was within arm's reach of me, so she was fair game.
Well.
And so did you lose that job, or what happened?
We both lost that job, but I don't care. I feel like this is how I feel about losing the job. I came here looking for a job, and I can leave here the same way. It makes no difference to me. I did not fight her over the dude. I fought her for the disrespect.
Thank you very much, Dr. Marie. Whew.
I mean, Cardi B said it best. She said, I'm fighting over D.
Fighting over D?
Yeah.
Are you? Okay,
Yeah, that's
here we
what
go.
she said. Because, like, why are you playing?
I find it interesting, like in the Army, that's how they do that. Like they fight with the boxing gloves.
Black and blue. Constance, my daughter got in a fight in the Christmas tournament in high school basketball last year. The girl was on her the whole time. See, yeah, that's why I never played basketball. Let me be real with you. I ended up cheering. You want to know why I ended up cheerleading?
Why?
Because I cannot play basketball. I am Draymond Green.
Ha!
Like, I don't, because, like, girls would, like, foul and all that other stuff, and I'm going to hit back. Like, nah. Like, one girl threw the ball at practice and hit my friend. It was a day that I wasn't there, and she was already rough with her. My friend was, like, tiny, like, super skinny. One day I didn't come to practice. She threw the ball in her, like, to.
Here we go. Bam. Have you ever had a fight in the workplace? We're talking about this because of Damon Green.
Yeah, he got into a fight at practice. I mean, he's working, obviously, NBA practice, and it was caught on film. and he punched the guy in the face.
Right. We showed this on our Facebook Live. We've had some great stories coming in from live as well. Have you ever had like a difference of opinion with someone that you work with, and did it cause a fight, like where you were actually in a fist fight over this? Like, that's the thing that's so wild when you see the video. I mean, Golden State Warriors practice, and next thing you know, and it looks like Damon Green, he ended up like egging it on.
Yeah, he chest bumped him. You know what I mean?
And then the guy pushed him away. Don't chest bump me. Get off me.
And now,
boom, right in the face. Let's get to some of the Facebook comments so far this morning on Facebook Live, Barbie.
oh, there's so much. Hold on, they're going all over the place. Me and a coworker was at Sealed Air, and we hated each other and argued every day until one day he asked me to meet him in the bathroom. We was just tussling until we broke the stall door. We both walked out like nothing happened, and we're cool now.
Really?
What?
And that's the question. Do you lose a job over something like this? Good
No,
morning.
they didn't.
Go ahead. Tell us your story. This is in the military.
When I was in the Army, we used to throw on boxing gloves, and we called it black and blue. And if you had an issue with somebody, you would go behind a building or whatever and duke it out, and then you shake hands afterwards. And
that's very respectful.
You know what? I rock with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you got a problem with me, let's get the boxing gloves. Let's go behind a building, and no one else would know about it? Or would you guys have other people? Like, would you charge for seating or what?
Nah, we would have a small group just to keep everything in order.
Yeah.
This way no one does anything extra, because you don't want to go back to work with a black guy and then they're like, yo, what happened to you?
Fell down some stairs. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
And it was also to stop, people from doing like any like sucker punches.
Interesting. Your face is in shock. What?
Because the comment that Constance said, she said, I got into a fight at work, found out a girl was sleeping with my ex-husband.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, he's an ex-husband, though.
Now he is.
Oh.
But her husband at the time.
Oh, yeah.
This girl, listen, don't play with me like that. I hear this microphone break.
Well, it's interesting because Dr. Marie actually has a story. Obviously, she's talking about herself. She didn't witness this. She was in it. Go ahead. What happened?
I fought a girl at my job because my boyfriend at the time told me she kept hitting on him, even after he told her that we were together. So when I asked her about it at work, she said he wasn't my husband, and anybody that's not married is fair game.
Oh.
So she was within arm's reach of me, so she was fair game.
Well.
And so did you lose that job, or what happened?
We both lost that job, but I don't care. I feel like this is how I feel about losing the job. I came here looking for a job, and I can leave here the same way. It makes no difference to me. I did not fight her over the dude. I fought her for the disrespect.
Don't you disrespect Dr. Marie.
And that's on period. Travis says, my first job was at Taco Bell, and me and the coworker got into a food fight. We put on trash bags and started squirting each other with the guacamole and sour cream guns. And no one got hurt, but the manager broke it up. It was hilarious.
Did you get fired?
I don't think so.
All right. Listen, these days, they won't fire you for nothing. Barbie, let's tussle. 866-639. 639-4689. That's our number. Give us a call if you ever witnessed a crazy fight go down in the workplace.
Man, these lesbians was fighting at my job.
What?
I was on the break off the property and came back to work like nothing happened, but someone snitched and they still didn't get fired.
That's what surprises me. No one's getting fired at all. Okay. What up? Good morning. Constance. Sorry, I saw you call earlier, but we were in the middle of recording or editing. Go ahead. Oh, let me put people on hold. You're first, though.
Okay.
Good morning. We've got one call ahead of you. Stand by. All right. Good morning. Go ahead. Tell us your story.
So when I was in high school, my best friend and my cousin, we worked at a cake decorating place. We made 3D cakes and did parties. And my cousin started talking to my best friend, and she thought she was going to mouth off and I was basically the manager because I ran the place. And she mouthed off, and instead of hitting her, I took a handful of icing and just smacked her in the face with it. And we ended up having a whole icing cake fight in place. It was a mess.
Was there customers in the building?
No, we were in the back baking them.
Okay.
That's fun.
And since you were the manager, did you fire her or did you get fired or?
No, we dealt with it and went about our way.
Okay. Thank you very much. I witnessed a fight between
Erica.
family and
A nurse.
and a nurse.
Erica, you have to call in and say that.
I want to hear that. Travis, good morning. Go ahead.
Hey, yeah. So the food fight we had.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
Yeah, it started out. So my coworker squirted guacamole in my ear while I was working drive-through. Squirted it in my ear, and I couldn't do anything about it. And so when I finally got out of the drive-through, and he got the next call, and he got up the drive-through, I put sour cream down the back of his shirt with it's like a caulking gun.
Right, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I threw it down the back of his shirt. And then after that, we put on trash bags, and we put our arms through the holes, and it turned into a food fight.
So are customers there at this point?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And they were throwing like chocolate meat and beans and stuff at each other.
Ew.
The manager comes out with like the hot bun water they use to boil like coffee and tea and all that. But gets in a tub and threatens to throw it at us.
Hot water?
And, yeah, boiling hot bun water. Like
I wish she would have.
That's a little
That's intense. That's a lawsuit.
Travis, we got to get to the next call. Damn.
She's
that's
crazy.
And no one got fired.
No, we didn't get fired, but it was still hilarious. We got sent home.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, I would tell you to clean this
The
mess
manager
up
should have been the one getting fired.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. I mean, that's where it starts getting violent. Thank you, Travis. Good morning, Mr. No Filter.
Good morning, everybody. How you been? It's been a minute. Hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Go ahead. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, you guys are talking about fights at the job, if I'm not correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I used to work for a local furniture company as a salesman. Here's a story. I had a customer come in that was looking for an item that I knew was we didn't have too many of, but I knew where I can get it from a different store. So I'm trying to sell the customer this item, and my delivery guy is sitting at my little computer table, and he says out loud, that item's discontinued. We can't get it anymore. So I turn around and I look at him and said, we can get it. And the customer looks at me like I didn't know what I was doing. So anyway, I show the customer where I can get it from. I get it. I make a phone call. I get it ordered. The customer sees confirmation of the order coming in. Customer leaves. I'm happy. I made some money. I go back over to the computer, and the delivery guy is still sitting there. And I look at him and I say, you know what, young man, you try to take money out of my pocket when you do something like that. The kid stands up, pushes the chair back. Now, me being an old school individual, the first thing I look at is his hands. His right hand is balled up in a fist. So when he lunges for me like he's going to jump at me, I throat punch him. He lands on the ground and sprains his fucking ankle. I mean, his wrist. Excuse me. Excuse my language, guys.
Yep. Thank you. I'll make sure to edit that. Okay. So
just cut me off. But anyway, so we go to corporate, and corporate gets involved, and they tell me they're going to let me go because I hit him first. This is a 25-year-old raised country boy who's strong as an ox. I'm 15 years old. I am not letting a country boy hit me.
Yep,
So
I agree.
You understand? I'm almost no. I'm not gonna let nobody hit me.
Yeah. So you lost the job? They fired you.
Oh, they fired me, but I ended up legally getting them back for illegal termination.
So you sued them?
Oh, yeah, I got paid, Dex. You ain't getting over on me.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
And I believe like Marie, I came here looking for a job. I leave here looking for a job.
So when you say you got the money for it, you got paid, you sued them, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, just checking. You never know. I'm just saying, right? You know, we know each other. You never know how you could have gotten him back. All right.
What you implicating, guys?
Nothing at all. Don't throat punch me. All right, we'll talk to you. Thank you, Doctor. All right, thank you, Mr. No Filter.
Good day, everybody.
I love that guy. Recording.
Yeah, I thought he really beeped the horn. He did.
He did beat the
somebody
horn.
cut
Someone cut him off, he said. Yeah. All right, I got to edit these calls.
A Mexican lady that bus tables choked a waitress out at IHOP because she thought the waitress was flirting with her man, the cook.
Call in with these stories. You guys are sharing some great stuff on Facebook Live and on these other sites, and I want to hear your stories.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm the healthcare worker that's about that life. Don't raise your voice to me because my voice can get loud too. Period.
Interesting. Dr. Marie's over there on YouTube. Yes, I punched more than one coworker. Okay, so we only got one story.
Constance, yes. Okay, so she said I had a patient's husband pull a knife on me because he was demanding to take her home. We had to call the police, and I had to stay right there. Him dragging his poor wife down the hall with a knife.
That's crazy. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Erica again.
Erica, real quick, go ahead.
So I worked at a hospice center, and we had a patient who actively passed away. The family members that came up weren't very happy that we didn't do all that we could to save her. But what they didn't understand is that, when someone can't make their own decisions, there is one family member or friend or whatever that's in charge of all the decision making. The family wanted us to continue to do care for her, but the person that was in charge did not. So they took the anger out on the nurse, got all up in her face. She's very cool about it until they got, all up in her face, and then it kind of escalated and turned into a big old fight. They tried to sue the nurse. It became this big old ordeal. We all had to go to court and testify. It was just a lot.
So did they win the lawsuit or no?
No, because the family member hit her first.
Got it. That's what they got to be.
Who won the fight,
first.
Though?
Yeah, who won the fight?
The nurse won.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. The nurse must have mollywopped her. That's why they wanted to sue.
Thank you very much.
I could, but she did.
Thank you very much for your call. Whew. All right, guys, we got to wrap up our live because, Barbie, you got to do some work, and I got to edit some of these calls. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on our live, as always. If you haven't made it through on the phones and you've shared some of your stories, we would love to hear those on the phone.
Aggie, what's up, girl? It's a long time. No.
Oh, Aggie's on there. Yeah. 866-639-4689. That is our phone number. We love you. We will talk to you guys. What's tomorrow? Wednesday.
Exactly why nurses need to keep their malpractice insurance.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Are we off?
Yeah, Jared? Yep.